My talk today is about technology for people with disabilities, and more precisely, for deaf people. Deaf people cannot listen to music, to mobile phones, to audio announcements, and even alerts. About 80% of them, in particular in developing countries, do not have access to education. On the other hand, information and communication technologies have the potential of making significant improvements in the lives of this person. In this context, I'm working since several years with my research team at the University of Tunis to develop the project WebSign, aiming at breaking the silence of deaf. WebSign is a project based on avatar technology. The software translates typed text into real-time and online sign language. As you see here, we write the text. This project is for deaf, and the avatar translates it automatically into sign language. Here's the demonstration. Remark here that to obtain an efficient translation, we need a dictionary containing a large number of signs. And this is a complicated task and very costly. It needs time, financial resources, and mainly sophisticated skill in programming avatar. For this reason, WebSigns offer the solution, and this is the originality of our program, that we offer an interface very easy to use and without requiring any sophisticated skills, just with a few clicks, any user can create signs. With the mouse, as you see in the demonstration, we can make any sign. We can choose the hand configuration from a predefined set of initial configuration of the hand. We can also play the sign at any moment, and we can include facial expression, since sign language is not only hand movement, but also for precision and meaning, we need to use facial expression. As you see here, when we make the sign, and when we save it in the dictionary, the platform generates automatically a program that animates the avatar. And like this, we can make any dictionary, any number of dictionaries, since sign language is not universal, and there is many sign language, for instance, American Sign Language, Tunisian Sign Language, French Sign Language, and so on. In fact, WebSign is a huge platform that enable us to make any dictionary and to translate text to any sign language. And based on this main platform, we developed other applications that I will present for you, some of them today. I'll start by a course generator to learn and teach sign language. This generator produces multimedia content, including text, image, and avatar signs. This is a sample of such courses that we produced with our generator. We have a list of topics on the left. We choose the topic, and we click on the image, we obtain the sign. Here, for example, how we say arrive. We go to topic communication. How we say good morning. Another topic, environment. You see here how we say house, how we say hospital. This is hospital. And before leaving, time to exercises. Here is a question. I will try with the audience. What does the sign mean? You have three choices: house, school, or hospital. I repeat the sign. House, school, or hospital. Who said house? Raise the hand, please. Yes. You are very smart. Remark here that such content is not useful only for deaf people, but also for their surrounding communities and for hearing people. I move now to another application that we developed in our lab, is MMS sign, and how we enable communicating with deaf people through mobile phones. And here, this is a big challenge, because you know, to communicate with a deaf person through mobile phones, there is many problems. First, a deaf person cannot speak, cannot hear. Second, I remind you the problem of literacy. So many deaf person cannot read text message. And also, for a hearing people who want to communicate with the deaf people, and if the hearing people cannot speak sign language, even with 3G, it's difficult to communicate with mobile phones. For this reason, our application MMS sign converts typed text into text message, converts automatically an MMS containing the translation of the message in sign language. I give you an example. For example, if I have a meeting with a deaf person, and I cannot be in time, and I need to tell him that I will be late. So I write him a text message, I will be late, that he will receive as an MMS containing the translation of my text in sign language. Here's the MMS. He opened the MMS, and you will see the translation of I will arrive late and MMS. So, such that I can send him a message in my language, and he will receive the message in his language. Moving on to another announcement, to another application, is the announcement service for deaf. And here, let me tell you a story that happened to me. I don't speak any word of German. And 10 years ago, I was riding a train in Germany when we arrived at the station. And suddenly, a public announcement was issued over the loudspeaker. Suddenly, everyone in the entire train had gotten out. But me, I didn't understand what happened. I waited a little bit. Then, just to be safe, I got out too. But believe me, at this moment, I felt like a deaf person. And I recognized deeply the problem of being a deaf person in such situation. And for this reason, we developed the service to ensure accessibility to public announcement to deaf people. Thanks to this application, any audio announcement could be diffused to mobile phones in the area in MMS sign language through Wi-Fi, 3G, or Bluetooth. To give you a context, imagine, for example, a deaf person in an airport, and a public announcement of change of gate is issued over the speaker. So the deaf person, like me in Germany, he has no chance to understand what's going on. However, thanks to our application, the same message can be diffused simultaneously as an MMS, such that all deaf persons in the area have the chance to access to the information. This is the translation of the changement of the gate. And finally, the last but not least application is a GPS service for deaf. As you see here in the animation, all direction related to writing and vital information are described in sign language. And finally, to conclude my presentation, I would like to say that we developed all these applications in order to contribute toward improving the life and the quality of life of people with disabilities. I believe personally that the disability is not the problem. The non-accessible environment and non-accessible technology is the problem. My final sentence that it's my personal dream and the dream of all my team to make our technology available for free for all deaf people all over the world. And we will be more than happy to collaborate with anyone and everyone who wants to help in breaking the silence of deaf. Thank you very much. Thank you.